Good morning, guys. So, yeah, that's how I start off every video, right? Anyways, this morning we're kind of getting a little bit of a late start. It's I don't know, it's 8:20 in the morning according to the clock in my pickup. It could be wrong. But anyways, we got the log arch. I don't know if you guys can see that. The log arch trailer and the sawmill hooked up behind me here, and we're headed over to Rockhill Farm. So we're going to be milling up some trees today. I had originally planned on just taking the sawmill because he had a tractor, and well, I was thinking that he could pick up, you know, the logs that he had there, which he probably could. And then this morning I seen a video that he put out where he cut down a pretty good size oak tree. So I called him this morning and I said, hey, you know, you mentioned that you can't pick that thing up, or, you know, if you cut it short enough where you can pick it up, it's going to be, you know, really too short to use, you know, like 6 foot or something. And which, I mean, is usable, but not for like what he's wanting to use it for. So anyway, that's why I called him this morning and kind of talked about stuff, you know, found out what he's wanting to try to get out of it. And so we could get a game plan. I said, well, I can bring out the log arch trailer, and if it's not too big and too heavy, about 12 foot long, we might be able to pick it up with the, I mean, I know I can pick it up with a log arch trailer. The thing is like being able to move the truck and trailer, because I'm not hauling like my water tank in the bed of the truck. And typically if I have something that's like really heavy, that's going to be on the back end of that log arch trailer, basically what's happening when you put something really heavy on there, it's picking up on the drive tires, you know, the back wheels. This is only a 2-wheel drive pickup, but it picks up on that, and it takes all the weight off my drive tires, so then I can't really move. So typically what I'll do in that kind of situation, I have I have a water tank that I put back here. It's a 210 gallon water tank that I can put in the bed of the truck and start filling it up. And yeah, that works pretty darn good. So anyways, we're trying to head out of town here. It's about an hour's drive from my house to his, but today I'm pulling 2 trailers, so it's going to take a little bit longer. I'd planned on being there by 9, but yeah, that's not going to happen. It might be closer to 10, because pulling 2 trailers, I don't like getting on the interstate. I can get on the interstate, but I only run like 65 mile an hour, not 70 or nothing like that. But 65 is fast enough for the interstate, so we can get out there and do 65. I don't really feel safe going much faster than that. I kind of need a bigger truck, you know, a truck that can handle the weight a little better. I mean, this truck can handle it, but you know, if there was like some emergency stopping or something that had to happen, you know, things could get interesting. I do have trailer brakes on both axles on my log arch trailer. The sawmill trailer does not have trailer brakes on it. I do have the axles set up to where later on, if I feel like I need it, I can actually put trailer brakes on that. But I don't think I'm gonna need it. Really what I need to do is just get a bigger truck. So anyways, we're gonna be getting on the interstate, so I'm going to just let the camera roll, I guess, and I'm gonna shut up and concentrate on my driving. So we'll see you over there, guys.
looks like you've done that before.
Time or two. All right, so we cut this 12'6", and I guess what I need to do is go ahead and cut the square off the butt end right here. Get all that fiber pull out of it, cut that off. And we'll come over with a log arch and pick it up, get it on the mill.
What horsepower is that saw?
I don't know. It's a 455 wrencher. It's not even like a pro saw or nothing. But I did drill a hole in the muffler.
I've seen a bunch of people doing fancy stuff with their
it helped a bunch.
Aftermarket mufflers to get more power out of them.
Yeah, it helped quite a bit.
So you just want to go straight down here just to square it.
Hopefully I don't run out of gas.
Yeah, I thought that looked pretty good. Yeah, I keep a 50-gallon thing of gas up there, and I got the fuel mix, so I don't mind putting fuel in all your stuff. We can dull my chains and everything.
I got gas. I just didn't want to have to stop and put more gas and oil in the saw.
Oh yeah. Boy, you worked through that like nothing. I would have spent all day getting to where we're at right now.
It's taken me a long time to figure out just how aggressive I can sharpen my chain. I mean, that bar is a 24-inch bar, and it's, you know, that saw came with a 20-inch on it. And then I went and talked to a saw guy, and I said, how big a bar can I put on it? And he said, well, if you drill a hole in the muffler, you can put a 24-inch bar on it. He said it'll breathe pretty good then. So I did that. She runs pretty good, but if you file the rakers down too far, it gets too hungry and it'll bog it down a lot. So it's a fine line of, you know, getting your rakers filed just right. All right, so what we're doing here, I'm gonna have to do a double line pull just so it'll pick it up easier. I'm just using a clevis and another snatch block. Basically all that does is it doubles the pulling or lifting capacity of the winch. have to do is actually, we're gonna have to move the sawmill down here so we can actually back up downhill, because I just can't get enough traction with the truck because it's picking up so much weight off the back end of the pickup. So he's gonna put some firewood on the trailer, so check this out.
just lift straight up.
Straight up and then let it ease in at the same time.
Keep going?
Yeah.
I think that's about all I've got. And go forward. Can we pull forward a little?
Yeah. Come down just a little. Back up. You push in on the bottom a little bit.
On the bottom or the middle, or it doesn't matter?
Down a little bit. Right there. Yep. You have to come over to this end. All right, just get up against it and hold it. It'd be nice once we get it cut down to size.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a little bit off here.
And the manufacturer didn't design it to cut anything this big, then you gotta be.
Yeah. When they say
and
30-inch max, they really mean 30-inch max. Like 30 inches is, there's a lot of, you know, moving stuff around just to get it just right. So if you have like 25-inch logs, you got it made pretty easy.
Yeah, we've got 30, and then it's 2 inches over here, and then there's 2 inches over there, knots, and that's it. That one clamp is holding all that weight.
Yep. Always got to be ready to jump.
Right. We appreciate you, Ricky.
There went a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
So what do you want, like 2x4s, 2x6s?
2x6s probably.
Yeah, 2x4s are still a lot cheaper than 2x6s.
Right.
Like when I was out there
actually
milling for Adam, I was telling him, I said, usually what I do is I try to mill the expensive stuff. 2x6s, 2x12s.
Yeah, honestly, 2x8s or how?
Are you filming?
Yeah, I don't have to be.
He's always filming. He's always filming. He'll catch you out of.
Thinking about it, like how do you have your? felt like I provided almost 2% of the force to lift that. Do you want it back up against there?
All right, guys, so I made it back all in one piece. We're just over there at Brock's. Rockhill Farm is the name of his channel, but his name is Brock. So anyways, guys, had a blast over there today. Worked really hard. I'm about ready to go inside and just pass out. As you guys can see, the sun is going down. Boy, I'm exhausted. That was some hard work today, but we got a lot accomplished today, as you guys probably just seen in the video. I don't even know how much footage I got, because it seemed like every time I turned around, the battery was dead in my GoPro, and that was all I was filming with. So guys, if you want to see more on this little trip over there, go check out Rockhill Farm. He's going to have some great footage. I know because I was watching him do it. So go check out his channel, go check out his video, and look at this. This is what I got from him. Look at that. Isn't that something? That is hedge, guys. So this right here, it's about 5 inches thick, and I think it's going to make a really nice mantle for a fireplace. So I've got a little bit of sanding and stuff I want to do to this to really kind of bring the beauty out on this thing. And we're going to put it in the kiln over here and let it start drying out over there. I think it's pretty well dry already. To me, it looks like it's pretty old. It used to be a fence post. I think that's what he told me it was. Pretty stinking nice. This one right here, it's 1 3/4 inches thick. I think I'm going to use that for some turning blanks on the lathe. Maybe make some duck calls, maybe some turkey pot calls. I'm not really into making turkey pot calls. I have a buddy who does that, Sam Brewster over at Brew Calls. You guys can go check him out over on Facebook. He posts a lot of pictures of the stuff he does on Facebook. It's called Brew Calls, BREWCALLS. So go check him out over there. You might see some of this wood over there in his shop being turned into some like turkey pot calls, duck calls, deer calls, coyote calls, you name it, he makes it. I'm pretty much into doing like duck calls. I'm kind of a beginner at it. So I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I might use some of it myself. I might sell it to him. I don't know. So anyways, had a little boo-boo with the trailer here. Turned a little bit sharp, bent that little stop thing right there. It's not a big deal. All I got to do is whack it a few times with a rubber mallet and it'll be back to straight. And that was just from backing in here and not paying attention. So yeah, had a blast over there today. We got, I think he said it was 8 2x12s, 12.5 foot long. And of course, then there was a big old pile over on the other side of the mill that's got some live edge and stuff on it. We didn't have time to resaw that. He needed to go to his son's ball game or something. So we had to get done. I mean, it was time to quit for the day. It was after 5 o'clock whenever we finally got done. Whew, it was hot. I don't know what it was. I mean, it's not hot. It was, you know, close to 80 degrees. And I think it was mostly the humidity. It's like the humidity is just killing us right now. It's crazy. If you guys go watch like Simple Life Reclaim, you can see it in their face. That humidity is bad. Yeah, those guys are really roughing it out there. So definitely go check out Simple Life Reclaim and Country Road Cure. They are doing a really awesome journey. Moved all the way from Arizona out to Arkansas, up in around Magazine Mountain somewhere. At least that's what I hear. And they got a really awesome, beautiful property there. 41.36 acres, guys. Go check them out. And Rockhill Farm. That guy, I think he said he's got like 20 acres over there. Really awesome, like little farm. He's doing like a tree farm. What is it? A Christmas tree farm. Let's see. He's got all kinds of great videos out there. I just wish I had found his channel and subscribed earlier. He does a lot of like tractor work and stuff like that. Yesterday he fell a tree that we milled up today. That's the one you got to watch me mill it up today. You can go watch his video where he fell it yesterday, and then you guys seen me and him cutting it up and getting the brush and stuff off of it so we could get that one log out of it. And that thing was pretty stinking big. It was like pretty much the max you can fit on this mill. And as you guys seen, I had to take quite a few cuts, you know, taking chunks off of it just so the mill would fit over it. When they say 30-inch max diameter for this mill, they mean 30 inches the max, and you're going to work for it to get any lumber out of that thing. And if you don't have something like a log arch trailer or an A-frame or something like this that can really do a lot of the manual labor of turning the cant, you know, you need a tractor or something. I mean, a skid steer or a tractor or something like that, maybe a mini X, you know, mini excavator, something like that that has mechanical advantage power to turn those big logs. You don't want to do it all by hand. Now, if you're working with little logs like this that's, you know, not real big, not real heavy, you know, you can do it by hand. You still need something to put it on the mill. That's a huge thing that a lot of people don't think about when they buy a mill. And I just wanted to point that out. If you plan on getting a mill, you're going to need to get some equipment. And the main problem I'm seeing right now is a lot of people ordering mills, putting their money down on a mill, and not getting a mill for about a year. And that's, no matter where you look, you're about a year out to get a mill. So I know I wouldn't want to have to wait that long and have my money tied up into a mill or some piece of equipment that I don't physically have. You might find some used mills out there if you really think you really need a mill and you don't want to just have somebody like me come out and mill for you. You know, that's how I planned on making a living. So that's what I'd like to be doing. I just can't seem to get anyone to hire me. Even if I like shoot a price out there like $200 a day, that's insanely cheap to have a mill come out to your property and mill for you. $200 a day. That's super cheap. I mean, nobody does it for that cheap. Nobody. And like you seen, I milled a bunch for Brock today, and he paid me pretty well for the day. Really awesome, super guy. He handed me the money, and I wasn't even worried about it. I didn't even look at it and count it or anything until I got home. And I was like, holy crap, he gave me that much? That's super awesome. I wasn't even expecting to get anything out of it, and he gave me some money because, you know, it was a great experience for him. He wanted to experience milling with a bandsaw mill. He has a chainsaw mill, but if you've ever used a chainsaw mill, which I have done years of it without a chainsaw mill, just milling freehand with a chainsaw, it's a lot of work, and it takes all day to do one log. This right here, we got quite a few logs done, and we did take, you know, quite a few breaks and stuff. We had some pizza and everything. Yeah, he ordered pizza for us. That was really awesome. And so yeah, I was about to pass out. I think he could probably see it in my face. I was just like, oh, the humidity was just kicking my butt, guys. It was pretty bad. So I was more than happy to let him mill for a little bit. So guys, go check that out on his channel. I guess I had some of that in my video, but I honestly, right now at this second, before editing, I don't even know what footage I got. So you guys have already seen it. But yeah, every time I went over to my GoPro, it seemed like my battery was dead on it. And I was like, oh, I don't even know when it turned off. But guys, I'm going to have to go. I'm about ready to go lay down on the couch and pass out, maybe grab something to eat first. I'm not sure, probably pass out first. It's been a great day, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.